On my recent video all about which red flags to avoid when buying a faucet, user Smagana asked, any tips on how I can find a plumber who specializes in old or European faucets? Seems like every plumber says they can't work on those, starting to think they just want to sell new faucets. That's a great question. I'm glad you asked, and we're going to get into it right now. Welcome back, Remodelites, to another episode where I dive into your questions, comments, and concerns. I'm Dave with RemodelMedia, and since 2005, I've been helping people put together kitchens, baths, outdoor kitchens, and various other home renovation projects. I'm on a mission to eliminate remodel regret, and I do that by bringing you the latest tips, tricks, and products for your home remodels. So if you're new here, follow along. We'll have some fun. Well, Smaganas, you asked about two categories of faucets, one being older faucets and two being European faucets, first of which we will address the older. Older faucets were much more simple than faucets of today. There were fewer moving parts. Oftentimes they were made to be serviced by the average person. 9 times out of 10, the repair can be made with something like an O-ring or a flat bib washer. And many times some vinegar to clean up the calcium buildup. However, if you are looking to have somebody do this for you, I definitely wouldn't contact a city plumbing company. Most big city plumbing companies like all your various rooters, and these type of companies that you see on billboards are going to be geared towards selling you something new. Oftentimes the person who comes out isn't actually the one with the plumbing license. They're working under someone else who has a plumbing license, which isn't necessarily a problem, but it does mean that you could get somebody who it's their first day on the job. If I had an older faucet and I was looking for someone to service it, I would look at the outskirts. I would look for one-truck plumbers who've been doing this for a very long time. I would look for someone outside the major metropolitan area. If you have any rural areas around you, I would start looking there. That's where you're likely to find someone who is familiar with older faucets and antiques and things like that. As for finding someone to service European faucets, such as Italian faucets by Jesse, for example, I might actually call the manufacturer and ask them if they have a rep in the area, and perhaps that rep can recommend a plumber. Many high-end manufacturers will have this as an option. For example, with Toto NeoRest products, my local rep has always had a short list of plumbers they recommend to work on their product since it is so specialized. Likewise, my rep for Jesse faucets as well. Another trick I might try along the same lines is reaching out to your local distributor. Go on your manufacturer's website, find the dealer locator, type in your zip code, and call the nearest dealer for the product and ask them the same question. If your faucet brand is unknown, the final trick I might try is calling your local major plumbing supply store. I'm not talking about retail operations like Home Depot or Lowe's, but a wholesale pipe yard. The two largest wholesalers of plumbing products in the US are Ferguson and Hajoca. One of them must have a plumbing branch in your area. Describe for them your situation and see if they can help. If the branch is close enough, you might take a picture and bring it into them. You might just get lucky and run into someone who knows exactly what faucet you have and exactly how to fix it. I know this probably feels like a needle in a haystack, but the truth is properly caring for any antique would likely be just as labor intensive. Thanks for watching. I hope you got some good information out of that episode. Go ahead and click here for more videos. Go ahead and click here to subscribe. And make sure you check out the description below for relevant links to some of the products that we discussed today. And leave your comments and questions down below because I love answering them. As always, I'll see you in the next one.